Susana.
Good day, everyone. It's nice to be back here. My name is Susana Molinolo. In the Twitter world, my name is Food Playground. I'm here from Fairmount Park Community Center Joint Advisory Committee, and I'm here as a parent who at this point uses Fairmount Park Community Center, but at any given time I can move somewhere else in the city. So I'm here speaking up for all the community centers across Toronto. When I deputed in December 2011, out of desperation to save community centers, I said that I would be willing to pay higher user fees. As much as I try to be an informed person, there was a lot of repercussions to having said that. So I'm here to say that there are a lot of other ways that our city can look at funding priority centers, community centers, so that everyone can access them at all times and that we don't have to cut up people's dignities who want to teach their children to swim, mothers who want to learn Pilates, and there's a lot of ways to keep our city healthy on a lot of levels. I have made it a priority to come here to City Council, speak on social media on this, and I'm worried that the next time this comes up, I may not have that time, and that the city will look at this issue and say, see, nobody cares, nobody's interested, let's just cross off community centers as something that are resources that are important. They're crucial to the health of our society. And some of my suggestions in terms of finding money is to look at partnerships with banks. Banks need us to be healthy so that we can be interested in buying banks and putting skis on our credit cards. And banks need us to be healthy to spend money. If we're not healthy, we're not going to be able to spend any money. So a lot of people in my community know me. I'm relentless and I'm a passionate community builder, and if there needs a committee to be formed to learn or to start partnerships with banks, as a volunteer I would be willing to be on a committee like that so that we can reach out to banks and foundations and independent wealthy people to step forward so that recreation programs don't have to be on the chopping block on the next budget. One of the analogies I was thinking about as I was drinking water from the tap downstairs was we don't dispute that we need safe drinking water year after year. It's just something that is part of public health. And so I'm here to ask that we stop disputing the relevancy of recreation centers. And I just want to keep that discussion open and going so that we don't have to be here to discuss this further, that it just becomes part of Toronto's reality that we're a progressive, not a regressive city in terms of thinking about health, emotional health, mental health, spiritual health. That's it. Thank you, everybody, for your time.
Thank you. Oh, there's a question of you.
So you opened, Susana, with the blowback. I keep talking about that blowback that happened last year when we talked about really people would pay for recreation programs. But you weren't alone. You were in a group of people saying that we should just man up. Gather person up, gather the revenues that we need to run a good recreation plan and go for it. So I'm wondering what your feelings are. The plan as it stands actually does go there. It says here's a plan, and if you want to fully implement it by 2014, it's going to cost more money. Are you down with that as a taxpayer? Shall we proceed in 2014, gather more money and run a good plan?
I'm not informed to answer that question right now. What I'm saying is that if we need more money, let's look at our other partnerships instead of gouging taxpayers for more money. I think that we have to look at other partnerships.
Councillor Mihevik is wondering why you're using the word gouge, because as it turns out, having collected the data, it's not a lot of money to run a decent plan. Turns out it's in the magnitude of a 0.0000 something property tax increase. We're talking 4 million for where we thought we'd be talking 40. It's actually, if you get through this mammoth report, it actually turns out that at the end of the day, it isn't going to be a huge sum of money. It's going to be a few million incrementally to get there. So we're not even talking a 1% property tax increase, as it turns out. Not even 1%. Yeah. I think that's why Councillor Mihevik is saying why use the word gouge.
I got kicked out of grade 10 math, so I'm not going to discuss percentages.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll let the presentation roll out this afternoon. Okay,
Okay, thank you for your time.